What's going on, everybody? Boris here at your Ecology Design Studio, bringing you a review of Yahoo Mail. Alright, so I've made a pros and a cons list. The cons far outweigh the pros. For the benefits of using the Yahoo email client, we have clean button layout for inbox, sent, etc. There is a lot of storage, 1 terabyte worth. That's a lot, actually. That's a big plus. And you can customize your background pretty easily down there towards the bottom. Now for the cons. I got some lag, which I didn't get in Gmail. Settings failed to open for the longest time, and when it did, it might as well not have, because it didn't make a difference. There were not enough features, especially the ones I was interested in. Too similar to Gmail, but with less functionality. It looked almost identical, but with watered down functionality. You know, Gmail had buttons that did things and gave you features that were useful, whereas the Yahoo was basically a stripped down version. Clumsy inbox, reply, and forward options. Maybe you've been using Gmail too long, and that's why I enjoy the ease of flow between replying to emails, forwarding, inboxing, and how it opens up in a new separate window sometimes. I like that. Whereas the little dialog boxes that popped up for Yahoo, I didn't like that. It felt very crude. And also the scroll bar. The scroll bar, that killed me. The fact that your website, I mean, you can go and install Joomla as a content management system, download a template, and the website will respond dynamically to changes in the browser size. The fact that they had a scroll bar at the bottom when their competitor didn't, that was a con on the list, let's put it mildly. No pop IMAP email forwarding that I know of. I promise you, I spent about 5 to 7 minutes looking at this. We spend a few seconds looking at it on screen while I was talking to you guys, and then I pause the video and I try to find this option. In Gmail, it's very apparent. It's literally, you click on settings and it's the first thing your eyes see because it's center stage and it's the biggest thing on the page. But I looked and I could not find it. I'm sure it's there. There has to be an option for email forwarding. If there isn't, that is a deal breaker for me. I do not use email clients that don't have this feature. They probably have it, I just could not find it. And the fact that I could not find it is also a deal breaker, because you should not make your settings menu that complicated. You shouldn't hide features that people use. It's not an advanced feature. A lot of companies try to water down their content and saying, well, we've hid the advanced features that not many people use. Delete account. The delete account option is not in the account options, and it's not in the settings. I had to search for it and go to a separate page and then delete the account that way, if I remember right. And I actually checked it. In Gmail, you can delete your account right from the settings. You can disable your account. This one, that was a curveball. I didn't see that one coming. I had no idea somebody would actually do that, let alone that there might be people that might pay for that. I don't know what they were thinking with this one. It's called Adblock Plus. Honestly, in the demonstration, we saw how easy it was to remove unwanted ads. The fact that somebody sat in a boardroom and decided this was a good idea when they know there are free options out there is telling me a little something about Yahoo's business practices. And here's a hint. They're not that good. Just a guess, spam. Last time I used Yahoo, there was a lot of spam. I'm not putting this down as a definite con, but if I do know one thing about Yahoo is that they like their spam. Lack of features in the settings. It looked like they watered it down. They basically took all of the reach features, the advanced features, and they threw them under the hood somewhere so deep that I could not find them. I recently ran across this article by Michael. I'm not even going to try. Basically, the article is interesting, but what's most interesting to me is the 108 comments that all hate the new Yahoo Mail. I swear, there's not even a single positive comment, and if you look at it, like for example, absolutely stinks, go back to old format, bye-bye, whatever, has 5 likes. Please put it back the way it was, 2 likes. Down here, please put it back the way it was, 2 likes. There was one that was really good, 14. Been using Yahoo Mail for over 10 years. Can't stand to even look at it now. I barely read them anymore. Page is just messy, stupid. 14 likes. This is the best comment. I agree with this. Susan says, if I wanted my email to look and be like Gmail, I would have opened a Gmail account. That's so true. The new executive of Yahoo, I think she defected from Google, Marissa Mayer, Yeah, she was at Gmail and then she left Google and came to Yahoo. And of course, I guess she tried to take some of the features of Google that you remembered and try to implement them into Yahoo. But that's not a good business practice, in my personal opinion. You have to differentiate your product somehow. You have to set yourself apart from the competition. If you create an email client that looks exactly like Gmail, only with less functionality, then why would people open up an email account with you? But let's go back to Susan. Where is Susan? If I wanted my email to look like Gmail, I've opened a Gmail account. I like Yahoo's format, and I've been a paying customer for nearly 10 years. And this last change is the absolute worst. I do not like the new, in quotations, look. I would prefer the old Yahoo email. Now, the old Yahoo email that I had was notorious for spam, and that's one of the reasons why I left. But as you see, everyone, Yahoo, start listening to your subscribers, plus 10. I don't understand it, plus 7. Well, besides the tabs, plus 14. Every comment here is negative. I don't think there's a single comment that expresses appreciation for the new changes. The funny thing is, I never adapted Gmail because I prefer the concept of the old Yahoo Mail. Exactly what we're just talking about, that you need to differentiate yourself from the competition. It's horrible, plus 21. It gets even worse. Of all the stupid things to do without any notice, I just wasted 35 minutes of beginning of my day trying to figure out the asinine changes, plus 17. I hated the last change, and now this, plus 9. It just keeps on going. There's not a single positive comment that I've seen. And as an executive, I would say that they should be looking at the customer response, or the response to this, instead of trying to force it on their users. It's forcing changes that people don't want or can't use. But actually, I don't have Yahoo email, so I can't judge. So let's create one. Let's do a sign in. Let's close this. And this is my first impressions. I've never done this. I haven't used Yahoo email in a long time. And the first thing I'm seeing is, wow. Signing with Facebook, okay, I can understand that. But you want to sign into Yahoo with Google? That, I can't wrap my hand around that, because Google is your competitor. You're not friends. Yahoo and Google or Gmail are basically opposites. You're both search engines and you both have email clients. I don't see why you would want to never mind. I'm not even gonna bother. Let's create a new account. And okay. Oh, I like that little exclamation mark thingy. First name, username, password, mobile number. Okay. All right, not too bad. All right, let's find out. I'll be deleting this account as soon as I make it. I'm not gonna use this because I'm satisfied with Gmail. But let's, for demonstration purposes. All the way to F. Ooh, the username is not available. What? Okay, okay. I don't want to put my phone number in there. I don't really care about giving them my gender either, but whatever. Optional recovery number, relationship. What? No. Okay. Let's create an account. What's this? Birthday is required. Okay. Mobile number is required. See, now I don't get. I have Gmail, and you can have a phone number, but it's not required. If you want to make, maybe I'm wrong. I haven't made a Gmail account in a while. I'm just using the one I have. But they don't require a phone number. You have the option of having one on record, but this is interesting. I don't actually want to give them my phone number. Okay, just typed in the phone number and created the account. Not that I don't want you good folks to know my cell phone number, but I don't want you good folks to know my cell phone number. All right, mail. We're unable to preview your mail. Let's go to that. Wow, okay, yeah, it is a little similar to Gmail. I'm seeing what people are talking about. The themes, though, seems a bit easier than Gmail, if I recall. Tomatoes, because why not? Wow, it actually is eerily similar to Gmail in the same format. Definitely different from the old message. I wonder if you compose it, it's gonna pop it as like the little separate box. No. Now let's take a look at some of the complaints that people have about this email. This person says, now when I open and read a new email and then go back to the inbox, the email just still shows up as unread. Only if I forward the email to someone else does it show up as read. To me, that sounds like a glitch that will probably be fixed with an update. But there's a few other comments that mention forwarding being an issue. So let's go over here and try to see what we can do. Let's go to compose. Can we forward this? Okay, let's send this one. Let me send an email. Let me pause this and send an email from my Gmail account to this one and see what incoming emails look like, and if it's true that they don't show up as read. Okay, so now we have 2 new emails in our mailbox. We have a welcome to Yahoo, and we have one from me. Hi, what's going on? Okay, so let's open this one. Okay, your Yahoo username is now active, blah blah blah. Okay, that's fine. Inbox 1. I'm not seeing it showing up as, muted. It's still popping out as if it was unread. Actually, okay, yeah, let's see this. Hi, regards, Boris. Okay. I'm not seeing the problem people are having with emails not being read unless you forward it, because inbox said 1 and now it says nothing. It looks like a cheap version of Gmail. That's what I think of when I see this, because when I click compose, I can't, see, if I'm reading an email, say I'm reading this email and I want to continue reading it, and then I click compose, it pops this annoying box. I don't want this. The way Gmail has it, it opens it up here on the side and you can type here while still reading this. You can multitask. Let's go to settings. Oh, there it is, settings. Huh. Okay. Not loading. I know it's not my internet speed because I have a very fast internet speed. Okay, so what I've done is opened Yahoo and Gmail. I did not manage to open settings in Yahoo, but in Gmail, it's surprisingly simple. You just click on it and it loads. Imagine that. Now, another thing I'm seeing is that Gmail is a very dynamic website. It responds to your actions. It scales with you. You see this? It scales. It becomes smaller as you drag it. Let's go back. My computer is getting some lag because I'm working on a 10-hour ambient track for you guys. It's going to be Winterscape Survival Ambience. It's going to be very cool. But let's get back to the Yahoo review. I'm not liking this. I'm starting to see what people are talking about. It looks similar to Gmail, but there's, everything is worse. Like down here, it's missing functionality. Your profile name over here, you have to scroll for it. This is what the old version of Yahoo looked like, and I can kind of see the appeal of this email client. Now, I don't use it for a reason because I switched from this to Gmail, but I can understand the appeal of this. For some people, it might work better because it's a completely different experience. The layout is unique to a certain point. It's still an email client, but everything from the options to the search bar to the classic, mail classic with the contacts and the calendar and the notepad and everything is uniquely put together as an alternative to the Gmail version or the Gmail design. This is the Gmail settings, and right from our first look at it, we see that it looks like there's more options. Let's go to Yahoo. I don't see anything for forwarding and pop IMAP. Well, folks, I did not find the pop IMAP email forwarding. I'm not lying. I just could not find it, but I did find this little gem. Go ad free. Make your Yahoo Mail experience 100% mail, 0% ads. $49.99 a year. I've got a piece of advice for anybody that may even consider this Ad Block Plus. So let's see, a click of a button. Let's enable it. Wow, just saved myself $50, folks. How about that? Are they being serious with this? Just the fact that they made that decision at the executive level. Think about it. When they were designing this email client, and you're designing a client for potentially hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people, you're on the drawing board and you have high-level executives saying, we want this feature, we don't want this feature, and so on and so forth. They're making a pros and cons list. Somebody at some point decided that this was a good idea. Somebody in high management that decided that this was going to bring them more clients. I'm not saying this. This turns me off. This is a turn off. There you have it, folks. I will be sticking with the Gmail. If you're looking for an alternative to Yahoo and don't want to use Gmail, use Mozilla Thunderbird. I'm going to do some research and find out if there are any other email clients that will be beneficial. You can always use Outlook, of course, from Microsoft Office if you have that. But this concludes the review of Yahoo and Yahoo Mail. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on our Ecology Designs production.